What is up guys? So in this video I'm going to explain all the slider settings in one single video. The slider settings are the ones that I'm using. We have three sliders for test matches, that is for England and New Zealand conditions. We have subcontinental test slider, test match for bouncy pitches like Australia, South Africa, and we have a limited over slider. So I'm going to put all these sliders in one setting. It is essentially what I have been using throughout my gaming cricket 22 gaming life. So these settings are already there in my playlist, but people get confused because of different videos. So I decided to put it in one. So let's start off with slider settings for test matches in England and New Zealand, or any other conditions where you want to play with a big swing, ball swinging around. So this is the slider for that. Let's start off with base difficulty legend, striker timing 85. So I would request you guys to just pause the video and note down these settings as you go through. I'm not going to explain the meaning of these settings because I have already done it in my previous video. So if you want a detailed explanation of what these settings do, you can check out the other videos. You can see right now on top of the screen. You can click that link and check out the other slider settings playlist as well. And the bowling setting down there, you can see bowling line sensitivity. Now I want to make the ball talk. I want to do things with ball and I want the game to do as I commanded. That's why I put it at 90. If you want for it to be a bit difficult, you can reduce it to 60-70, but I think if you're someone who wants to swing the ball and wants to bowl the way James Anderson bowls, so it's better to keep it at 90. The ball will do just like what you want it to, or how you want it to behave. Coming to batting, you can see all these settings. Now as always, you can tinker around with the settings if you don't like the numbers provided by me, but I have made these settings keeping in mind that the batting should be difficult, especially in the longer format. So you'll see a lot of edges, you'll see a lot of difficult deliveries, and you might get out cheap, but well, that's a challenge, and in test matches you want the challenge, hence these settings. Some of you might even find this easy because obviously a lot of you have been playing this for a while and might have become a pro at this, but for normal people like me, I think this will offer a good challenge. Aggressive shot power boost, as usual, I put it at 0. I don't like the artificial boost that the game provides, but if you want that, you can push it up to 4 to 5. But I like to play the shots and I want to get the result as per my shot timing. And coming down to physics, these are the physics settings. It's pretty important to be accurate with the physics, because this is what makes or breaks the game for you. So just a second, I put the wrong number here. I will put it at 53 bowling speed minimum and max at 75. By the way, I don't field at all, so you can do whatever you want with the fielding settings. I don't make any changes to that because I put fielding to automatic. Anyway, we have the spin bowling bounce. I'll reduce the flight a bit. Maybe this is England. I'll put it to 32-33. Alright, that should be enough. Now swing, I put it 92. You'll get extreme swing, especially if you are playing in overcast conditions, and that's what you want. Remember, this slider is for games that are played in conditions like England, New Zealand. So now these are two important settings. Pace bowling visual speed in England, keep it around 85-86, and if you're playing in Australia, I put it at 90. The game by default puts the speed to 50, which looks very unrealistic. The ball is so slow, so keep the bowling speed up to 85-86, and the umpiring you can copy. Now next up, we'll go and see the subcontinent test match slider. As usual, you can copy this, and I'm just gonna quickly scroll down. It's going to be a long video, so there's no time to explain these things. You can, as I said before, you can go and check my other videos in the same playlist if you need a detailed explanation for this. For now, you can just pause the video and copy these settings, and let's and try and play how it goes for you, and let me know in the comment section also if you need me to make any changes, or if you feel that some of my settings are ridiculous. I don't mind. So no failing, so just jumping straight into physics. And the difference is that for spin bowling I have put a bit more revolutions and flight and drift here for subcontinental test compared to the English swinging conditions test. Now next is for bouncy pitches, places like Australia, or if you want to play a random match where you want the ball to bounce above head, or no, not above head but good amount of bounce, less swing, more bounce. That's what this slider does. So let's have a look at the settings once again. Spin difficulty I always put it at 100, because as it is, bowling spin and taking wickets is extremely easy, so it's okay to put it at 100. It's still really easy. So yep, power boost timing window once again 0, and the other settings here. Now coming down to physics, here there is some alteration to the bounce and stuff that I made. Also the swing is less here, considerably less compared to the English and New Zealand kind of settings. You can see the swing is less, bounce is more here, not the ball bounce but the pitch bounce. So these are the sliders for Australian or any bouncy pitch condition. Now going straight into limited overs slider, we have one universal slider for all limited overs, T20, T10, ODI. Coming to run rate, if you want a high scoring match, I'll just go about that. You can push the run rate up to 58, 59 in T20, T10, but I feel 55 is about a decent balanced run rate, or you can push it down to 50 if you want a low scoring match, or around 250 260 kind of match in a 50 over game. Rest of the settings you can see here. And for limited overs, I have reduced the bowling line sensitivity to 10. I put it at 90 for test matches, but in limited overs games you want the bowling to be a bit harder, you want the balls to go for wides, etc. So bowling line sensitivity about there is 10, and fielding as usual whatever you want. And the rest of the settings like this, I've tried to make a balanced one for all conditions, because usually we get flat pitches all around the world for limited overs. So pace bowling visual speed is cranked up to 91. So that's it, these are the settings. Do let me know if you face any issues with this, or mention in the comments how the games are going for you. Try to make it easy for you guys with this video, putting all the sliders in one place. So hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Do let me know and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And well, until the next time, it's goodbye from me. Take care, have a nice one.